I'll never forget the first time I walked into a magic shop. I had been interested in card tricks, and I walked into this magic shop and I had no idea what I was looking at. I was just looking at all this stuff in these glass cases. But the guy who owned the shop was there, and he was so nice because I would just point at stuff and he would go, let me show you a few things. And I'll never forget, because I remember seeing this stuff and it completely blew my mind what I was seeing. And I knew at that moment that I had to share that with other people. That was like, I don't know why I felt that way, but I just knew that it was so special and it was so unique that other people had to see this too. Hope, I'm going to ask you to select a card, but I want you to pick a number card, okay? Don't pick a picture card, and I'll explain why in just a second. And this is going to be something that I can see, everybody can see. We will all participate. It is completely up to you. Which one are you going to go with? The four? All right. Yeah. This is a much of a trick. That's right. So I'm going to give you the pin, which I just uncapped. Don't mark yourself on accident, but in relatively big bold letters, so that you can either this way or this way, whatever. All I want you to do is I want you to write your name in so that everybody can see it. You'll show it all the way around. Everybody will get a peek at it. Once you're done, I will take the pin. Very good. I like that. I'll take the pin. Actually, you just show the card around. Make sure everybody knows what it looks like. All right, now.
I'm doing the pin that way.
Alright. So we've got the four of hearts. We have your writing on it. You guys got it?
Yep.
See what it looks like? You'll be able to identify this in just a moment. Now, the reason I have you write your name on the card, Hope, is because this way, there's no doubt about it, this is the one and only card in the entire world that looks like this one.
Oh, wow.
Well, unless.
I've ever written on another card.
Do you write on cards normally?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. All right, so this is the only one. Well, probably very few. So we'll take this card, the 4. I'm going to place it right about there. All right, Hope. This is, and I forgot to tell you this, but this is the fastest card trick in the world.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whenever you're ready, all you have to do is say, go.
No, I just.
Oh my God.
Go.
Boom! When you said go, just like a lightning bolt. Just like a lightning bolt, the card that you saw go in the middle of the deck, that card jumps out of the middle of the deck all the way back to the top of the deck. Now, it's funny because when people see this, the first time it's usually like you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
There's sort of a surprise moment. It kind of usually a stunned silence. That was it right there. So I've learned that you have to do this more than once. The second time, this is way more impressive because the second time, you know where we're headed with this. The second time, you're looking at all the details that you could have missed the first time. Hope, whenever you're ready, say go.
Go.
Boom, just like a bee sting, your card jumps out of the deck all the way to the top of the deck. There you go. Now, there's sort of a human nature thing going on at this point because I've done this long enough to know that everybody's kind of going, okay, how the heck is he doing that? So here's what, at least the analytical, critical-minded thinkers are going, all right, how the heck is he doing this? And they will usually come up with a couple of different theories. Theory number 1, this guy's really fast. I wish I were that fast. I wish I could move so fast that you couldn't perceive it. I am not that fast. Theory number 2, this guy can distract my attention over here, and when he distracts my attention over here, he does some funny business with the deck. Yeah, that is a far better theory. Theory number 2. So before we go any further, Hope, you're writing on your card. That is yours, yes? Mm-hmm. So as long as we all know where the card is, we're good.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Hope, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hope, do you know where the card is right now?
I think it's in your right hand.
In my right hand?
Left hand.
Left hand. I'm not
this
sure.
hand. Left hand.
Left
hand. Left hand.
Very good. So you think it's in this hand right here?
Yes, that hand.
Okay. Okay, we have some other people who are going, no, he stole the card away when we weren't looking. So I'm going to show it to you again. I don't want you to have any question. You can see your writing on the 4. No doubt about it. So watch very close. I'm going to lose it in this pack and dump all of these into the middle of this pack. So here's the situation. Not your card.
Not my card.
Just wanted to check. Hope. Not your card.
No.
All right, Hope, here we go. Watch super close. I'll do it slow. Watch just like this. That's pretty much all it takes. That's one that comes
I understand.
all the way back to the top. Now you mark the card. You made it easy to follow from the one side. I will also mark the card. I will not write on it because you've already done that, but I will mark it. I'm marking it by literally bending it in half. So from the one side, it has your writing on it. It has your name. From the other side, do you see the giant bend in the back of the card? I want you to watch real close. There's the giant bend right in the back of the card. Here we go. Watch it super close. You might see it happen. It's just a tiny little shake. When I give it a tiny little shake, that card jumps out of the deck right about now. Watch for it.
No.
See it?
There's the bend in the back of the card. There's the writing on the face of the card. Here is Hope's card souvenir of the occasion. Just for Hope, a round of applause for Hope, everybody. You know, I'm completely fascinated by playing cards. If you stop and look at the history of playing cards, from the fact that playing cards used to be hand-painted works of art. I mean, literally, to own a deck of playing cards, you had to have, it was a major status symbol, much less to invite over people to play card games. And then if you look further into what playing cards are about, from how they represent a calendar to the different kings and who they represent in history, I'm just completely fascinated by the entire world, and that's one of the reasons that I got into this. Charlie, you're going to help me. Charlie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to go like that through the cards so that the cards just kind of fall off my fingertips. Whenever you feel like it, you're just going to say stop.
Okay.
We'll stop the cards. So what I'll do is I'll go like this, you'll say stop, and then I'll just kind of break the cards so that you can see wherever you stop me. Okay?
Okay.
Just, all I want you to do is I want you to see one card, lock it into your mind. All right. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
To stop right there. Can you
All right.
see it?
Yes.
Lock it into your brain. Do you want that card or do you want a different one?
Let's do a different one.
Okay, that's fine.
Good choice.
Next choice.
I'm going to go like this, say stop for me.
Stop.
Just stop right there. How about that one? Is that the same one? Did you do the same one? You stopped me on the same card? That is crazy. Seriously? Do you want a different one or you want to go with that one?
I mean, here's a weird,
Do a different one.
All right, we'll do it one
weird
more
stuff
time.
happening in this house right now.
We'll do it one more time. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
To stop right there.
Stop it.
Oh, you got it? Did you see the same card again? Okay. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the pack. I want you to, all I want you to do is I want you just to hold the pack just like so. All right, all I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, I'm going to go like this. We're going to kind of trap the cards like so. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions, but I'm not asking you to answer out loud. All I want you to do is just to think the answer for me, okay?
Got it.
All right. So if your card, in fact, let me do this. If your card is a red card, I want you to think that it's a hot card, and if it's a black card, I want you to think that it's a cold card. So it's either a hot card or it's a cold card. It's either a black card or it's a red card. It's a hot card or a cold card. Just think whether it's cold or hot. Just concentrate on the color. Okay. It's going to be either the clubs are rounded cards. They have the rounded corners, and the spades have the sharp corner. So it's either it's rounded or it's sharp. Just think rounded or sharp. Just try to see the image of the suit in your mind, rounded or sharp. Rounded or sharp. All right, it's a number card or it's a picture card. Just concentrate on whether it's a number card or a picture card. Actually, do me a favor. Try to see the card in your mind. Just try to see it like it's on a giant movie screen in your mind so you can see it right now. Okay, hold on a second. I got an idea. Let me try this. All right, you have an important job. Okay, I'm gonna sit this right. Hold your hands like so. So like this. I'm gonna give you these two. Okay. I'm not gonna. Don't look. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna have you help me do it.
Okay.
So two different cards there, and I don't want you to look at what they are yet. You'll see them in a second. One of those two cards, and this is I'm getting ready to explain something to you that is completely unique to every person. It's completely different for everybody. I don't know that it's going to work for you, but I'll just kind of explain the way it typically works. One of those cards is going to feel out of place to you. It's going to feel like it doesn't fit. And some people feel as though one card is heavier than the other. Some people feel a tingling sensation in their finger. I don't know what it is for you. Some people just go with their pure intuition, but one of those two cards is going to feel, for some reason, like it just does not feel right. Which one feels out of place?
I'd say this one.
That one right there feels. I'm gonna put it right there. Now, you've been thinking about one card this entire time, in a nice, loud, clear voice, so that everybody knows what it is that the card that you were thinking of. Say it out loud so that everybody can participate.
7 of clubs.
The 7 of clubs. Hold on, before you do that, before you do anything, let me ask you a question. The one that you said felt out of place, is not a 7 of clubs. It is a black card though. Does this card mean anything to you?
Yes.
What is this card?
That's the one I saw the first 2 times.
This is the first card that you were concentrating on. Okay. The 7 of clubs was the one that you wanted to focus on though.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible that you could like hone in on that you could just like let that intuition just come through? Do you think that you could do that? It is maybe possible?
Maybe.
Let's see how you did.
Can you make the couch disappear?
The hardest part about learning something new, especially when it comes to sleight of hand or card tricks or anything like that, is doing it for the first time. Because you don't know how people are going to react. And the first couple of times you're scared that you're going to totally screw up. But you have to be willing to kind of get through that, because you might have those moments where things don't go well. But ultimately, if you put in the time, then you learn how to maximize some really nice moments and get some really great responses. Drew, reach out and touch one for me. You can touch anyone that you want.
Sorry.
Good song. Which one do you want to go with? This one right here? I'm going to place this card right there.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No. Okay. Didn't see it.
All right. Take this pen and in big bold letters, leave this flat on the table, but right across the back there where there's a kind of centered, just write your name for me, and relatively large enough so we'll be able to see it. All right.
Drew, since that's my name.
All right.
So that's my actual name.
Is that what you go by?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta call him Drew.
Drew.
Drew Booski. Droobs.
All right.
Drewby. Yeah.
So you don't know what it is, though?
No, it's all
All
right.
right.
Birth certificate.
Yeah.
It's on it, is it now?
I call and you got it changed.
Do you? All right. So here's what we're gonna do, Drew. We're gonna go through the cards again. We're gonna have you select another card, but we're not gonna have you select a card from the cards face down. The face down card is a mystery card.
Okay.
It has your writing on it,
Yeah.
so we will be able to identify it later. But it's a mystery card now. What we're gonna have you do is we're gonna have you go through the cards facing up.
Okay.
So you can actually see the cards. When you see one that you want, all I want you to do is touch it like you touched the other one a moment ago. So reach out and touch any card that you would like. 7 of diamonds. So you want the 7 of diamonds. Just remember, 7 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. All right. So 2 cards have been selected. One card which you wrote your name on, but we didn't look at it. Could be anything.
Yeah.
And a card that you picked from a face-up pack, the 7 of diamonds.
No way.
No.
No.
Well, you may be jumping ahead, Drew.
You just gave me the look.
I gave you the look there. Well, let's find the mystery card first. Drew. Boo. Here's the mystery card.
Yes.
Your card, the unknown card, and then the other card that you selected was the 7 of diamonds. Now, if I turn this card over, and it's the 7 of diamonds.
No way.
That's the what I'm looking for right there.
Slow.
That would be impressive, yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how we did.
What?
Magic.
That's
It's
the best
magic.
one. That is a really good one.
That's
Now,
awesome.
let me ask you an important question. But actually, let me share with you, because when I do this, people see it, and then sometimes after shows, people will say, they'll share with me their theories and whatnot. And what most people think is that they have different ideas, but a lot of people think that what happened is that maybe I kind of help you. Maybe I make you pick a specific card or something like that. So I'm going to explain this to you without explaining it to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of bring you up to speed, but I'm not going to tell you the secret. So it has nothing to do with me, because I can't make you pick a card. It has to do with your writing. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use your card. We're going to guard it for future reference. It has to do with your writing. When I say it has to do with your writing, what I mean is you could have touched any card. It didn't make any difference. Your signature would have ended up on that card. And that doesn't really sound like it makes any sense. That's not much of an explanation. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back through the cards again. Have you select another card.
Okay.
Okay. And I will just kind of guide you through this. Okay. So we're going to go back through the cards like we did a moment ago. All you have to do is reach out and touch one.
Touch it.
Reach out.
Touch it real good.
There you go. Oh, you people. All right, so check this out, Drew. King of Hearts. Nothing altogether all that special about the King of Hearts until I rub it against the Seven of Diamonds. And when I do that, what happens is your signature comes
Stop
off.
it.
No, what?
Stop it.
No.
It's gone. It transfers. The signature.
Stop that.
The signature itself,
Guys.
though. What happens is the signature itself jumps
No
over.
way.
No
Are you
freaking
kidding
way.
me? No way.
King of
He puts the card down, and all of a sudden, like, it's like this. It goes like this. And there's no more drooping on the Seven of Diamonds. It's on the King of Hearts, right in front of us. Yeah.
Really, the best part of my job isn't so much the performing. I enjoy that, obviously, but the best part is to watch how people react to it, whether it's in a show setting or in a really informal type of person-to-person type setting. To see people's faces, to know that they're sharing this experience that I had so long ago when I was a kid in a magic shop, to be able to give them this very unique moment that they will probably, because I know it's true for me, probably remember for, maybe for the rest of their life. I think that just inspires me, and ultimately it's what I do, why I do what I do. All right, Ryan, I'm going to place, in fact, what I'm going to do is I have a card, I'm going to put a big question mark on it, and the question mark, I wrote something on the back side of this card. It is a prediction of something that I think is getting ready to happen, and I'm just going to place the prediction right there on the corner of the table there. So now I have some little small pieces of cardstock, little business card size piece of cardstock with different numbers on them. There's 16 different choices. What we're going to have you do, Ryan, is we're going to have you make a couple of different choices. And I think, based on your choices, I think it's going to have something to do with my prediction. So now let me kind of explain to you what I'm going to ask you to do. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to select some numbers. But here's how this is going to work. So we're going to have you select some numbers, but we're also going to, the ones you don't select, we're going to eliminate those. The way this works is, so for instance, in this first row, 1 through 4, I'll ask you to choose one of those. If, for instance, you decide on the 1, and don't let me influence you, it's totally your choice, but if you decide on the 1, what we will do is we will eliminate 2 through 4, take those up. And we will eliminate 5, 9, and 13 and get rid of that row as well. And then we'll move to the next row, have you select 1, and do the same thing. So we're going to end up selecting numbers and eliminating a lot more. Okay? So we'll start with row 1 through 4. Ryan, which one would you like to keep?
3.
That's what I was thinking. 3.
Yep.
Oh, he said 4.
3. Always go.
Three's
Always go
fine.
off.
Three.
Always go on. So we're going to keep 3, which means we will get rid of 1 and 2 and 4. And that means we're also getting rid of 7, 11, and 15. All right. So the next row has number 5, a 6, and an 8.
You know that answer, Brian.
What?
It's,
You know the
there's only
answer.
one number to choose there.
There's only one.
There's only one.
There's only one.
Ryan was
You're going to go with the 5. All right. So we're going to.
Good one.
There's only one.
That's right.
So we're going to get
That is his
rid.
last name.
We're going to get rid.
The proper
Nice. I like that. We're going to get rid of 6 and 8, and we're going to lose 9 and 13. Now, the next row has a 10 and a 12 in it, and whatever one you pick here is going to automatically leave you with 1.
You gotta do this one.
So either 10 or 12. Which one would you like to?
12.
You're going to go with 12? All right, so we're going to get rid of
10.
10. Okay, all right. All right, hold on. This is up to you. This is your choice. I will not influence you. I will try not to influence you. It's completely your call.
12.
You're going to go with 12. So we're going to get rid of 10.
10.
All right. Which one do you want?
12.
All right, we're going to get rid of 10, and we're going to get rid of 16, and that leaves 14 sort of by automatic choice. So here are the numbers. Now, different people believe that numbers mean different things. Some people believe in numerology and all sorts of different stuff. They believe that there is some sort of a meaning behind these numbers. Do you have a lucky number?
Probably.
5.
So some of these, like for instance, this number actually did kind of mean something to you when you selected it. All right,
Yeah.
Let's see by chance, what do we have? 5 and 14 is 19, and 3 would be 22, and then if you add 12 to that, that would be, what is that, 34?
Yes.
Is that
Sure, I
correct?
didn't go to
So
college.
5 and 14 is 19, 3 is 22, plus 12 is
34.
34. I wrote you a little note on the back of this.
No.
Would you, in a nice, loud, clear voice, read out what it says on the back of the
No.
prediction card? What does it say?
I predict the total of your selected numbers will be 34.
Now, here's the thing about that. It's one thing to be able to predict that, but in order to predict that, you have to know exactly what he's going to do before he does it. I said I was not going to try to influence you in any way, and I tried not to.
10.
But I did have a feeling for some of the actions you were going to take, and that is why on the back of these, they actually spell something. So, who or what is the card shark? Well, it's kind. I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of a difficult question to answer. The first question, let's say, what is the card shark? Well, the card shark is a show that I created. It's a live, interactive sleight of hand show that is based in the world of con artists and hustlers and scammers and fortune tellers and professional gamblers and magicians. And you kind of get to dive into this world, a sometimes dangerous world, but you get to do it in a pretty funny and interesting way and get to experience some really cool stuff. Now, who is the card shark? Oh, golly, ultimately, I guess the card shark has developed over the last 22 years of doing what I do. So I started off wanting to learn some simple card tricks, and then it moved into learning magic and bigger types of stuff that you would do in a bigger show. And it has come full circle to be this guy who has these really fascinating, unique skills that can do these things that people think are pretty cool.